The evolution of the iPhone in 1 minute, go. In the early 2000s, with the increasing popularity of touchscreen devices, Steve Jobs saw the potential in phones using this technology and decided to take a gamble in the emerging capacitive touchscreen phone market, introducing the iPhone in 2007, with its main selling point being fingers. The iPhone 3G is where things really took off because the introduction of 3G, meaning you could really use your phone wherever you were, which then introduced GPS and App Store also came around. The 3GS followed a year after in 2010, allowing people to record video, faster speed, etc., etc. The iPhone 4 was a transitional time for Apple where it really marketed the thinness of the iPhone and the redesigned flat surface, with the 4S adding a SIM card. 2012's iPhone 5 is where the modern iPhone really took off, introducing iMessage, allowing people to text each other off of any Apple device, and even introduced Siri using voice-to-text technology. The iPhone 5S released a year after, featuring the first ever 64-bit processor in the phone, along with Touch ID, which I still prefer to Face ID. The 5C came out with literally no new features besides a lower price. That in turn, however, gave in turn to Apple's budget brand of the iPhone SE, a smaller, more compact, and cheaper flagship of the iPhone that released in 2016. 2 years earlier, though, the iPhone 6 was released with the Plus model and the Retina IPS display with a crazy good LTE/4G connectivity and a camera that could shoot 1080p 60 FPS. Insane. The 6S and 6S Plus were released in 2015 and added 4K capabilities and 3D touch, which I loved, but then were taken away with iOS 13 all too soon. The 7 released with a crazy quad-core chip, but also removed the 3.5mm headphone jack, resulting in many people such as myself having to boycott Apple. Just kidding, I bought AirPods. The 8 and 8 Plus is literally the exact same, but faster. What was more notable was iPhone X, the anniversary iPhone released in 2017. It featured an almost bezel-less design, no home button, Face ID, and yeah, I don't think Apple saw a pandemic coming. They have the same A11 chips as the 8, interestingly enough, but were improved to A12 with the release of XS and XR, and introduced OLED and liquid retinas to each phone respectively. After this point, the 12 and 13 didn't have much to the table besides improved processor. For something really groundbreaking, Apple needs to introduce stunning designs or features like they did with original iPhone and 5S for people to continue buying their products. And time. See you guys next week.